Welcome back to some Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today? Where my throat is a bit like, what, today? I think it's probably seasonal allergies. Hay fever in a sense, which I don't get too badly, but every now and then I'll get like a day where I'm just like, I'm constantly sneezing. My eyes, actually it used to be my eyes used to get super itchy. I don't know if I told this story before. Actually, there was one time we went on a trip to like the coast, and hello everyone. Well, I guess I'll continue that in a second. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 1:28 p.m. on Sunday, June 15th, 2025. Happy Father's Day as well, also for all of you in the UK. But yes, I forgot what I was saying now. What was I saying? I hope it wasn't important. I don't think it was. Oh yeah, I am going to be streaming actually today, which is a rarity I feel like, because I've been so unbelievably busy these past few weekends. I'm going to be busy next weekend as well, so you know. But yes, okay, hold on. Let's do a 5-minute pattern before we launch into this sort of like seasonal allergy conversation. But yeah. So what's happening in the first few minutes? I would say that the major thing which is hemming and hawing over today is so there's basically a Pixel sale going on with the current Pixel 9 phones. I assume, well, okay, they say it's because like Liverpool or something won the Premier League. I don't actually know. What? It's a recipe we haven't learned? That's actually crazy. It's honestly insane. There are still recipes I've not learned in this game yet, but anyway, not the point. It's currently because Liverpool won the Premier League or something. I don't know. I don't really follow football, and I don't mean that in a demeaning way. I just literally don't know what's going on with football. So, and I can't remember, like when the sale started or something, I was like being like, I wonder if I should get a new phone or not, because I was like, I'm running out of space on my phone, and I'm feeling its battery is draining, and it's not being able to run my games all that well. It's doing, honestly, you're doing a fantastic stand-up job, Pixel 7. I don't know how long I've had you. I should probably check, because I think it's been 2 years. I'm not sure. It might have been 3 years. To be perfectly honest, I generally cannot recall. Because I feel like I got it on release. This wasn't one I, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was when I got one, but Pixel 8 released. Pixel 7, let's see. Pixel 7 unlocked. Has been dispatched. November 2023. So it's only been 2 years or so. So that's not like a crazy time to not upgrade your phone for. But basically I was like, I might as well look to see how expensive the new Pixels are now. And there's a Pixel 9, there's a Pixel 10 slated to be released August, I think it is. And I saw Pixel 9 was on sale. I was like, oh, £300 off is actually a pretty good deal for the Pixel 9. So I was sort of like, should I like spend on this or should I not? I'm not really sure. Because if I were to spend on it, I would want to get one with really large storage size, especially because I mainly play games on my phone a lot of the time, and they take up a lot of space. I'm just kind of like, that is actually something which matters and is important to me. But I was sort of like, harring over it, and I also saw about Pixel Watches were on sale, and I was like, I don't even know if I want a Pixel Watch. I spoke to my friends about it, and I feel like if I was more active, I would want a Pixel Watch. I'm not that active though. I certainly should be more active. I guess it's kind of hard to find the time really for it. Maybe I should start going to like the gym or something. But anyway, I certainly should be more active, but I'm just currently not at the moment. But yeah, it's a sort of thing where it's like, if I was more active, the Pixel would, smartwatch would actually genuinely be very useful. I'm not very, so it's sort of like at the point I'm not. And I was like, okay, I try my friend's watch, see like what size I would get, and it would be like, okay, the larger one probably would look better for me. I have like, I'd say average size wrists or something, average to slightly larger size wrists. I mean, I'm quite tall, so I suppose that is kind of like the package deal. But yeah, I was just kind of deciding over what to necessarily get if I was to get it, and I was like, if in the basket, it's like, okay, if I was to get both, it'd be like £1,300, and I was like, that's like expensive. Obviously, it's an investment. and it's obviously something I use all the time, so you know it's pretty worth it. Like a phone is something I would want to spend money on because that is something I literally use every single day of my life. It would be ridiculous not to. Not ridiculous not to, but it'd be like, this is the time, if any, to actually spend. But I was also like, at the same time, like, do I need a new phone upgrade at the moment? And the answer was like, I don't really know, I don't think so. But maybe, you know, it's sort of like a deal, but I'm like, another deal might come along. You know, I basically don't want to be caught in a situation where it's just like, I need a phone upgrade, and then I end up buying a phone for not the discount price, you know? So it's sort of just like, will it hold out till then? And I'm pretty sure it will, you know. Storage is always something you can get around. I mean, there are some other games which I basically don't play anymore, but I just still have my phone because I play it occasionally. I can turn that occasionally into a never at all, so there's nothing really wrong there. But yeah, I was sort of just debating over it. If anything, like, I should be looking up when the Pixel 9 would drop in price when the Pixel 10 is released. When do we expect Pixel 9 price drop? Or if there's going to be like a winter sale or something. Usually all Pixel phones get $150 to $200 off when they're put on sale, which is quite frequent after 10 comes out, or goes slightly lower, but not by much. It'll be about $350 on sale. What? Oh, right, in total. So probably in autumn is what we expect. Let's see. Pixel 8 price history. Do you think that's a thing? Price spy? Or my little eye? What is the historic prices? Used products? No, I want price history. Pixel 8 was this cheap at £300? Oh no, this is the last 3 months, okay. So let's see, Pixel 8 probably came out then at 700. January sales, it went down to 500, and then it had a big price drop here to 84. What? Okay, Pixel 9. Let's see historically how what the price history is. Well, specifically Pixel 9 XL, which might not be what I go with because it might be actually too big and unwieldy. It's not even the cheapest it's ever been, apparently. See, it came out at 1,000. Right now, the base price is, let's see, hold on. I need to look. Oh yeah, Liverpool Football Club, there you go. Congratulations, Liverpool. Is this a Pixel 9 XL? What am I looking at? This is a Pixel 9 XL. It currently is 800 at its base price. So it's probably not even the cheapest it's ever been. I know it's kind of the cheapest it's been for a while. Interesting. Interesting. There's a lot to think about. Because that is an investment, but it's also like, I haven't even reached 2 years of this phone. I think probably what will happen is I probably will skip out on this sale, you know. And I will end up just buying it later down the line next time it has a sale. You know, squeeze more value out of it. Because I don't think I can justify it. Not when the phone is fine. You know, the phone, you're doing great, in fact. But yeah, I was talking to my friend about it, about the Pixel Watch. And then my friend said something which I was like, you know, I think that's actually very true. He was just like, I think that you would probably prefer a traditional watch rather than a smartwatch. And I thought about that for like a second, and I was like, you're actually so right. I actually would prefer like a traditional watch over a digital watch. The only reason I would use a digital watch is for practicality of it. And the main practicality which I personally think would be useful would be tracking fitness things. Like tracking sleep and tracking exercise steps, stuff like that, calories burned, etc, etc. That all seems very, very useful to me if I needed that more, which I don't at the moment. And plus the smartwatch sale I think is only £50 off, so it's not even that big. Because I was wondering the same thing when the Pixel 7 had like a bundle with the smartwatch or whatever. And by the way, not sponsored. I just like Pixel phones for whatever reason. And I was even looking at like cases and things I wanted to buy. I was also looking at like phone charms to attach to my phone again, because I'm like, I like having a small, not like crazy small, but like having something attached to my phone rather than just the plain phone by itself. And usually I would have this Halloween Minnie Mouse phone charm attached to my phone, but the thing is, the actual strap broke. I still have the Minnie Mouse charm somewhere. She's still there sitting in my drawer. Her umbrella hand snapped off like years ago or something. I don't know when that happened. Even after I've tried to like glue it back on, super glue it back on a couple of times, it still, you know, falls off. And I was just like looking, just trying to find like a phone charm. And I will say, like, most of the artists I follow, like on Blue Sky and that sort of thing, whose art I like, a lot of them don't sell phone charms or anything. There is acrylic charms sometimes, but a lot of them are really big. And I kind of want something which, you know, feels quite, I don't know, almost seems weird to say. I kind of want something which feels a bit normy. I know that's not really a slang people use, but it feels like very sort of like you wouldn't bat an eye if you saw someone with it. So then I was like, okay, why don't we go to Etsy and we'll see what the hexy is going on over there. And there were some really cute ones I saw. Like, let's see if I can find them again. There was one which was like, I don't even remember what I searched to find them. I think there was like some fox one. Oh, this one's a really pretty one. Hold on, I didn't see you before. Are you from UK? See, this is the thing. So many of them are from the US. I'm like, it's £15 shipping just to get it from US. So it's basically doubling the price of whatever I buy. So I'm like, it has to be really, really darn good. If whatever I'm buying, I'm willing to spend £15 for. But there was a really cool one in the UK, which was like this fox one, where like these different foxes based off different things, some like summer festival things. Oh, this one's so cute. Is this is this from US? It's from Spain. That's actually not too bad. Sleeping fox's phone accessory. Okay, you know, I have been saying that I should get one of those pop sockets at the back of my phone. I do most of the time, I'll be honest. I use my phone two-handed. Which means it's a bit unnecessary, I would say. This is really cute. I can't believe I didn't see you before. See, that's the thing. You know, I don't want shipping from the UK is a limited selection, but shipping from Europe in general is not too bad. These are so cute. I do get the matcha one or the blueberry one. Which one would I want? Oh, it's sold out. Probably the one I would want, which is the peony one. Hold on, am I signed in on Etsy? Can I like watch this? Sign in. Maybe I'm signed in on my phone actually. Because this is such a cute pop socket. Hold on. They didn't even call it a pop socket. But yeah, pop sockets I hear are actually genuinely pretty useful. The only thing I think is downside, it would block out my cool artwork I've got on the back on my phone, so I'd have to find a different one. Yes, let's see. Am I on Etsy on my phone? But I have been meaning to get one because they do genuinely seem very convenient. In the sense that I don't have, I do have Etsy on my phone. I just didn't recognize the logo. Sign in. I don't remember my details. Oh, I am signed in. I think. Am I? How do I tell if I'm signed in or not? I don't know. Sign in. I assume this is my email. I have no idea what my password would be. I think it would be this. If I were to guess. I can't believe it signed me out. I am not a robot, a fire hydrant. There we go. All these fire hydrants in here. Also, fire hydrants, not things that you often see in the UK because all our fire hydrants are underground, if you didn't know. That's not my password? Oh no. Yeah, we have underground fire hydrants. You'll see them in these like yellow signs around which say FH on them, which means fire hydrant. So fun fact for you there, if you didn't know what where the fire hydrants were in the UK. If that's not my password, I don't know what it is. Okay, it is my password. Okay, I need to like save a store. It's called Money Store. What do you mean no results? I'm looking at it. Maybe I should search sleeping foxes phone accessory. If it doesn't come up with this, then it's balked. The algorithm. Okay, favorite that. I'll add it to my favorites. I don't actually know what my favorites are. Here they are. Because I'm like, that is such a cute little thing. If that peony ever comes back, I'd probably buy it. But yeah, I was looking at phone charms. I guess I'm not even going to talk about the seasonal allergy story. I'll try that about another time. But I was like looking at phone charms because like I was like, I want a phone charm on my phone. And I was like, maybe I should buy like a phone charm strap so I can put Minnie Mouse back on my phone. And I'm like, maybe. But I'm like, there's also a decent chance to maybe look at a different one to see like, oh, which other ones may I not want, you know? And there was this very cute deer one I saw. I have to find it again. Deer acrylic charm, which I was considering buying, but then I was like, delivery from America is like a lot. But I was like, it was really cute. Oh yeah, here it is. Angel Deer Coquette Charm. It's very pretty. It was also probably like really big. And it gives me such like sort of 2000s like Lisa Frank-esque energy. Well, maybe not Lisa Frank, it's not quite to that extent, but it gives me like sort of 2000s, you know. What is that aesthetic? Like, I guess it's called Y2K aesthetic, but it feels like, you know, that specific one where you get those custom like page spaces or whatever, and it would be like an animated GIF of like an animal with like angel wings, and it would be like I'm your angel, etc., etc., and it's all like glittery and sparkly. That aesthetic. So early internet, but not like to that extent, I suppose. But yeah, I was just gonna like kind of look at these charms. I was like, am I gonna spend like £40 for this one acrylic charm? The answer's probably not, but especially now because I'm not getting a phone. But you know, I'll add it to my like, you know. This is literally what the favorites are for. I should keep a running. I need to keep like a running tally of things. I mean, I gotta look on Vinted as well. I don't know if Vinted is gonna have stuff I want though, like that. But this is what small creators are here for, to make these wonderful, wonderful things. Angel Deer, oh, coquette charm, not coquettish. I'm not sure why it's called coquette charm either, by the way, unless that's a specific type of charm, because that seems like a weird way to describe it. Because yeah, coquette means like flirty, if you didn't know. So I don't know, it was pretty cute. Oh, this was it. Sushi Studios. This was of the cool fox charms I saw, and I was like, these are like really cool conceptually, but I'm also like, these are huge. I'm not gonna put like this on my phone. Anyway, so I guess we're talking about phone charms today, or we spoke about phone charms today. And then I'm gonna go off stream. I'm gonna actually go play Blueprints. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewells. Until next time. Bye bye for now. Oh, I didn't even do the thumbnail.